Well, hello there, my delightful, deviant little crowd. It's a pleasure to see you once more. Tonight, we're going to get personal, because this one's for those who have known what it is to be abandoned. For those of you who know what it feels like to lose the place you once called home, to watch as it faded like dust underfoot. Yes, home, that warm little word that's supposed to mean comfort, belonging, safety. But what happens when that word turns its back on you? When it becomes a locked door you can't open no matter how hard you knock, just a place that no longer lets you in. What happens when home becomes a memory, drifting like smoke, never to be felt or held again? You're left in the cold, forced to pick yourself up. And you might start small, feeling broken, feeling alone, but slowly, bit by bit, all that heartache starts to fester, the pain starts to transform. You see, when they toss you out, when they leave you with nothing, they make the mistake of thinking that's where your story ends. But what they don't realize is that it's precisely where your story begins. All they've done is create the kindling for a fire they'll never be able to put out. They cast you away, and in doing so, they left you to find something far more valuable, far more powerful. They left you to find yourself. Because that little piece of comfort we called home, it was just that, comfort. But what lies beyond comfort? What lies beneath those layers they threw away? Oh, my friends, they created a monster of purpose, a creature of drive. They stripped away your illusions, left you bare, left you raw. And in that cold, harsh truth, you found a new purpose. No more safety nets, no more promises from others, just you. And a hunger that couldn't be tamed. So you didn't wither away. No, you rose. You sharpened yourself on every disappointment, every bruise, every bit of rejection. They handed you broken glass, and you pieced it together until you were holding a weapon. Because, my dear outcasts, power isn't handed to you on a silver platter. No, no. It's carved from the very bones of your suffering. It's what you make when there's nothing left. It's the fire you stoke when everything around you is cold. And oh, how beautiful it is when that pain finally finds its voice, when they realize that the one they abandoned, the one they thought would disappear into nothingness, has become the force they cannot ignore. The one they cast away now commands the power that overshadows them, that leaves them trembling. And it is not by accident. No, it is by design. A design crafted from their very own betrayal. You learned to love the isolation, didn't you? You grew comfortable in the silence, in the emptiness. That solitude became a sanctuary, a place to rebuild and reshape yourself. And you didn't stop until you were something far beyond what you once were. You became a storm, a force of nature they could never hope to contain. And now you're back. But you're not back to beg for their forgiveness. Oh no. You're not back to plead for a place at their table. No, you've built your own throne, and now they stand before you, powerless, watching as you sit above the very world they tried to banish you from. You're back to show them that what they once thought was weakness, what they once thought was too broken, is now the iron fist of destiny. Power became your vengeance. It's the voice you didn't have, the strength they denied you, the justice they withheld. And oh, it feels good, doesn't it? To look at those who turned their backs and let them feel the weight of what you've become. Because they didn't just lose you. They lost the chance to be a part of your story, the chance to witness your triumph. You're the embodiment of every fear they buried, every insecurity they projected, every failure they ignored. So what's next, my fellow exiles? Do we cry for what we lost? No. We revel in what we found. Because power, true power, isn't about being given a place at the table. It's about building your own damn empire. It's about taking the reins of your own destiny, steering it with unbreakable resolve.